Happy International Women's Day.
This International Women's Day, I would love to pay tribute to the most important woman in my life, a woman that's constantly inspiring me and constantly encouraging me to do better and be better, and that's my mum.
My mum.
My mum and my sisters.
My younger sister, Jenny Danvers.
My nana, who recently passed away.
They are a bit older and therefore probably a bit wiser than me and give great advice on any challenges that I face in life.
This was a woman who was dancing up until the age of 90. There was one time where we were actually performing in the same dance show, but with two different companies. It was just crazy. She was a woman who taught me that age is just a number.
She is an employment and discrimination barrister, and she reminds me every day of the importance of fighting for what I believe in.
Raising me, working for the NHS and just being an all-round heroic woman. My amazing wife Lucy and my sister Lucy, who both write amazing stuff and are wonderful people.
She went back to uni when I was in school. She had 3 kids, and you know, she went back and did every level of higher education and is now a qualified professional.
One woman who has inspired me to follow my dreams would be Julie Kent, who is my former teacher and has just been awarded an MBE for her services to charity. She is a wonderful, mischievous lady who has proven that even in really difficult times, it is possible to still achieve great things and help others in the process.
A woman who hugely inspires me is a woman called Vivian Ming. She's a neuroscientist and artificial intelligence expert. An amazing story that she tells that I found so inspiring was that her son, who was diagnosed with diabetes, had a machine at home, and that measured the insulin level in his blood and worked out what dosage of insulin he needed. And it took 3 measurements a day, and she said as a scientist she couldn't bear the idea that it was only 3 measurements a day. So she hacked into this machine and made it so that it kept giving live updates on her son's insulin levels, so that insulin could be given in exactly the right way at exactly the right time. And that sort of home project of hers went on to become revolutionary in how diabetes is treated, which I just thought was absolutely amazing. That's like her side project. Absolutely mind-blowing.
Just knowing that things are within your grasp and you have it within you to achieve your dreams, and I will always be so grateful to her for that.
I'm lucky enough to be inspired by so many incredible women in my own life, from my mum to my gran to my wonderful friends. I would also say that so many writers for film, TV, comedy out there at the moment are so inspiring.
2 women who inspired me when I was younger and continue to do so are Dawn French and of course Emma Chambers from Vicar of Dibley. I think it was the first time for me that I'd seen a sitcom where the 2 main characters were female, and not only were they the main characters, but they were the funniest characters, and they were friends, and they were flawed and sassy and sexy.
Comedy writers like Mindy Kaling, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
I just think as a kid it was really important for me to see that, and it sort of stuck with me all my life.
My inspirational woman is Dame Julie Walters. Ever since I was little, and I auditioned for the National Youth Theatre with a monologue that she had done in Alan Bennett's Talking Heads called Her Big Chance. I've been obsessed with her. And then when she was in Billy Elliot, she was like a local hero, and I just love it to bits. The sketches with Victoria Wood, through Dinner Ladies, the fact that she can play characters so well has just been hugely inspirational to her. I think she's hilarious.
Used to absolutely love and still do Smack the Pony. So Sally Phillips in particular, and Doom McKeegan, who I just think are kind of comedy legends.
So my love of writing has come from the incredible female authors that I've read throughout my life, right from reading Maya Angelou at school and still rereading Maya Angelou now, to Toni Morrison, Harper Lee, and the woman who got me reading in the first place, Jacqueline Wilson.
My greatest inspiration of all the women in our industry has been Beryl Virtue. She was chair of PACT when I joined the industry in my 20s and was a complete inspiration. She always took the time to listen and to encourage, and despite her extraordinary achievements, to remember particularly the young women around her.
A woman who has inspired me is Emma Bernard. She's a phenomenal director, a friend and a mentor. She taught me that sometimes there'll be a room you want to get in, a table you want to sit at, and you won't be invited. But how important it is to knock on the door and say, hey, I've got something to say.
And on International Women's Day, I would like to tell my younger self not to worry, because everything will be all right in the end. And if it's not all right, it's not the end.